Hey guys, it's Emily. So if you want to see me make this show up on a bare face of mine, keep watching. This is my first YouTube video. We're going to try this out, see how it goes, see how you people like it. I have been staring at this area of the camera all day and not the actual camera. So I'm sorry. I did it again. I keep doing it. Sorry. Just keep watching. Firstly, I just got out of the shower, I laid in bed for a while, and then came to the conclusion that I was going to play with blues. I'm going to prep my eyelids with the eyeshadow primer potion from Urban Decay. Super quick thing I'm going to do off camera. So the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion is just to lay down a all over base that kind of helps hold in the eyeshadow, make it a little more pigmented. It is different from a regular face primer, so don't get those confused. So I like to use probably a combination of 5 eyeshadow brushes. I switch between a Morphe brush that's really fluffy, another fluffy blending brush from ColourPop. I use one of the blending brushes that came in one of the Urban Decay Naked palettes. I don't think this brush has a name. It's just a brush I like to use. And then this is another brush that I got in a Christmas gift set from my mother-in-law. It's from the It Cosmetics little travel set. And then this is another one. This is more of a flat shadow brush. This is a blending brush. I like this Urban Decay Naked brush because it's a little more dense, and sometimes in order to pack color into a spot that I'm not necessarily blending out fully and I'm giving a pop of color, I like to use that there. I am going to be using a separate palette that I'm not dipping into just for the mirror because I'm blind. First, I'm going to go in with a matte nude color that's just kind of like an all over shade. This color is from the Morphe Stunning Vibes palette. It is called Scandal. I'm gonna go in with windshield wiper motions just all over my crease space. I'm not gonna put it all over my lid though. I'm going to pop in a darker brown. I just need to pick what brown. I'm gonna go in with the color from the Boss Mood palette by Morphe called Sparks Fly. It's a matte brown. I'm gonna use that same Morphe MB23 fluffy blending brush because I don't want to get any harsh lines from that matte brown. All right, so now that I've got that laid down and done, I am going to try and pick a matte blue to blend out in there. I'm gonna go in with the color Fling from the Stunning Vibes Morphe palette. It is a nice dark matte blue. I think it's considered a pressed pigment, I believe. So these can cause a little bit of staining. Okay, I had a little bit of a malfunction, but I'm gonna try and fix it. So right now this is the eye I'm favoring because it did not have a malfunction, and the blend with the brown is turning out and looking a lot better. This side I'm just gonna pretend doesn't exist. I'm not super sure what shimmer shadow I want to put on my eyelids, so we're gonna pray that it just comes out all right. I'm going to put a little bit of Makeup Revolution concealer on my eyelid. Now that I've got some concealer on my eyelids, I am going to wait for it to dry and then I'll put on the glitter shade. Okay, it's probably about dry now. I'm gonna go in with, it is called the color Rendezvous from the Stunning Vibes Morphe palette. It is the lighter of the two metallic blues in that palette. So I'm a little bummed out. I really like this. The blue's pretty. It went on nicely. However, it kind of came out a little more matte. It's not as metallic shimmer foiled looking as I thought it was gonna be on the lid. So I'm now gonna take a more glitter filled color that has some blue in it called Stud. It's also from that Stunning Vibes Morphe palette. I am gonna put it on the end of this little paddle brush. However, I'm gonna spray it to make it a little wet so that it'll go on a little bit better. I'm going to take a lighter color to put into my tear ducts and kind of make it look haloed out. We are gonna see how that's gonna go. All right, so that actually came out beautifully. That color is called Knockout. It's a nice light silvery pale shade. I'm really upset that this side is a little more warm and this side is way obviously more cool toned. I don't know how I would fix that. My whole eye is messed up now. We're just gonna pretend that eye didn't happen. I've tried, I can't, it's whatever. Okay, so very quickly I'm going to do eyeliner, mascara, and then I'm gonna put on my base. So we will do that and we'll be back. All right, so that is it, I am done. I went in with this eyeliner that I had gotten in my Ipsy bag, Ico London, just a little sample. I normally don't use a liquid pen. I normally use a gel liner, and I've been living for the accessibility of this one. It's just easier to reach for, it's quicker to do. It's not necessarily easier to do for me because I'm used to using a gel liner and an angled brush. This is my mascara. I used the Milk Makeup Kush Mascara. I got this with some Sephora points. I love it. It's technically a fiber lash, but I went in with that and I don't even need falsies. I'm terrible at falsies. So for my highlight, I used this color and that color. And then I went with, so for my eye look, sorry y'all, I used this dark blue in the crease. I used this color here in the on top of it. And then this one had the shimmer and I used that. And then this was the color Knockout that I used on the inner corner. So good little mix of those two for some highlight. I'm living for it. And then for my lips, finally, I did the shade Daddy in Jeffree Star's Velour Liquid Lipstick. That was the color that was in the Mania MUA bundle. I live for that color. It's a nice cool tone brown. It looks pretty good on everybody. So that is it. I believe I'm done. I need to stop saying I'm tired of it. And this is Rocket. She's mad at me. So leave me a comment of any tips, pointers, questions you may have, looks you may want me to do in the future. I'm hoping that this is something I stick with, if this is something that kind of people like. So yeah, that's it. I will see you guys on the flip side.